My name is Enase Okonedo. I'm currently the Vice Chancellor of Pan Atlantic University, Lagos, Nigeria. I think it's a very interesting question, and indeed, I think that the theme of this year's International Women's Day is particularly apt about embracing equity. For a very long time, when we talked about equity, we looked at things in terms of equality. In other words, we provide opportunities that are equal to different people, so everybody comes. Applies to come to Pan Atlantic University, male or female. We don't discriminate. We have the policies that, but I think it goes beyond that, because when we talk about equity, we recognize that there are differences between males and females. And therefore, if we want everyone to thrive in the workplace, is what are we doing deliberately to ensure that recognizing those differences, Pan Atlantic University remains a place that women are supported, are mentored, and the best put into them to develop them to thrive in the society. So here, I'm happy to say that a number of our policies are deliberately geared towards supporting women. For instance, we recognize that, women will take leave off to go and have children. And if they do that, should they be penalized in terms of not being there and therefore not being promoted on account of being absent for a couple of months a year? No. If you have done your work in PAU, regardless of how long you've taken away to be with your families, if you go to be a child, you have access to participate in promotion exercises. And also the time that we give off people, maternity leave is longer than most other organizations, and the time taken afterwards for nursing mothers to leave early to go home to be with their children. So all in all, we're very deliberate about ensuring that there's equity in the practices of Pan Atlantic University. I think that Pan Atlantic University is unique because as part of our mission, we practice pluralism, which means that everybody, regardless of gender, regardless of race, regardless of religion, are welcome and can participate and contribute while still believing and remaining who they are. Therefore, here, whether we have males or females, we ensure that the voices that get heard are not necessarily those that belong to the male gender or those who are more vocal. Indeed, I must say that in the system of governance that we practice, which is collegial governance, that we encourage everyone to participate in decision making, the females cannot be marginalized, because we welcome their views, we encourage them, and we give them a platform to be able to contribute. So we include everyone there. We ensure that in our work practices we're fair and that women's views are taken into consideration. I don't know whether this will be to my younger self, but what I will say to the women of Pan Atlantic University is that you're fortunate to work in an environment in which we welcome your views. Indeed, we welcome the views of everyone, and therefore I encourage you to speak up. Just don't be quiet. Don't fall into this mode of women should be seen and not heard. You should speak up. You should know that your contributions are valued and we welcome those contributions. But also, do not let the fact of your being female hold you back in anything. Continue with your life, remaining who you are, and be assured that we will continue to support you with the practices, regardless of the state in life that you are, married, single, expecting a baby, nursing a baby, raising young children, that will continue to support you to ensure that you thrive.